A group of kids have left their parents in town behind to find a place to hide. Their journey has been a rough one.
Okay, everybody. We can rest here for tonight.
What is this place?
It's the old Forest Ranger training campground.
Why would we stop here? Seems less likely they'll find us if we keep going deeper into the woods.
It's an abandoned place miles away from town. It's as safe a place as we're gonna find for tonight.
Have we? We've only been hiking for like a few miles. I think we've been hiking since 2 a.m., judging by the sun. I'd say it's about 3 p.m., so I estimate we've been hiking at least 15 miles.
Yo, Lee, shut up. No one cares.
The younger ones can't go any farther. We have no choice but to let them rest.
We need a doctor. Somebody's hurt.
Who is it? What happened?
It's Mason. I think he hurt his leg.
Listen up, everyone. We have an injury. Who knows first aid? Who took the EMT course at school?
I did.
Me too.
Come on, guys.
I mean, seriously, who put her in charge? I know, right? But, like, somebody needs to be in charge.
Just not her.
Oh.
What happened?
He tripped over a log, and I think he broke his ankle.
This is more than just a sprain. Something's broken.
Oh.
Yeah, his fibula has a clear break.
You're right, Stella. We need to set the bone back while we still can.
Okay, guys. We need to talk about how we organize and how we make decisions as a group.
No, we need a leader who can make decisions for the group. Things are gonna get crazy fast.
But have we gone far enough? Or do we just rest here tonight and hike further tomorrow?
Remember, we do have to send you back to town tomorrow, so we should stay close so they can get there and get back to check on our parents
If? You mean whether or not our parents survived their uprising?
But what if the government can still track us here?
We don't know what they can do, Griffin. We don't even know what the government is. Our parents just knew it was no longer safe for us.
Hell no, it wasn't safe. They implanted all the adults with that brain thingy.
They're microchips, Jones. Microchips that allow for mind control. But Tilly is right. For all we know, the government could track us 1 mile away from town or 100.
Yeah, you do have a point. And with an injury, we kind of have no choice but to camp here and wait for the tube to come back.
Can I say something?
So how do we decide on a leader?
Wait, let Lee talk.
Well, we have no idea what the capabilities of the government are. All we know is they've been monitoring or controlling our town so far.
Because the adults they've already implanted are willing to kill anyone that gets in their way.
Exactly. I mean, it's no wonder they hacked into the minds of the mayor and town council. It made it easy for them to take over.
And the sheriffs and the deputies, the ones with the guns.
Should we go ahead and set it? He
Yeah.
seems to be in there.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Oh God. Why us?
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, it's okay. We just gotta think of this as like an extended camping trip, you know?
You remember our camping trip we took freshman year?
Ha! Yeah, you mean that time when you thought you heard a bear in the middle of the night and insisted on crawling into my sleeping bag? I got no sleep the entire night because of your snoring.
Oh, like you minded a cute girl wedged against you all night.
Like I minded. Why would I mind? Why wouldn't I mind? Why?
Asher? Are you okay? You sound really weird.
What? No, not weird. I'm just tired. Come on, let's go back with the others.
I'm really scared. I think my mom doesn't want to talk to me. My dad hates me.
Hey, you guys get some water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hot out. Yeah, it really is. Just nervous about the chip.
It would seem as though all the monitoring is being done through the chips. So this must mean that the chips are receiving and sending information from the government.
And to track everyone in town.
Precisely. But at the end of the day, is what I'm trying to say is that it's all ultimately electronically based. I mean, it has to be if it's being run through the microchip implants.
So as far as we know, the government can only track us electronically, right?
Right. I mean, it's no wonder our parents took our electronics last night. They were just trying to keep us safe.
So if they can only track us electronically, then they won't know we came here. So we'll be safe. But if they can somehow track us anyway, then... Right. So we're as safe here as anywhere for now.
Maybe those of us who can keep going should keep going, just in case our parents' uprising failed and the government is already looking for us.
That's the thing. The government has only presented themselves through the adults they've implanted.
People who have been turned into government scum.
If the government tracks us, they might send our parents. They might actually be our parents, but we're our parents, just mind zaps.
We need to stay here, at least until we know what's going on back in town.
We're all carrying different supplies. Food, equipment, medicine, stuff we all need. We need to stick together.
No, she's right. They clearly can take control of any adult via the chip. Our parents are gone. We should be prepared for a fight.
Listen, the seniors should step away and discuss a couple of things. We have some important decisions to make.
Yeah.
Are we sure this place is safe? It's been abandoned for years. Nowhere is safe now.
Asher, are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling standard. You two seem to be feeling standard. Or okay.
I'm not okay. Are you just tired from the hike? Or, I'm not okay. I'm really worried.
Worry is not so intense of an emotion. I have no doubt it will pass quickly.
Guys, we have important decisions to make.
We gotta remain strong for the younger kids.
Yeah, and who put you in charge?
Just because you're one of the cool kids doesn't automatically put you in charge.
I'm not trying to take charge. I'm just helping us organize. We need to sort all this out. We need to...
No, Asher's right. We need to figure out who's in charge.
Yeah, agreed. We need someone to speak for everyone. And everyone needs a voice.
That'll never work. There's way too many of us.
Some of the young ones don't even understand what's going on. They don't need to be in on decisions.
Democracy is good for making laws like taxes and such. We're at war. We need generals.
We haven't been attacked yet.
Generals who can make tough decisions to keep their side alive.
No one wants the student council to just take over like it's our right.
I have an idea. We could organize like back in town. We could have a mayor that we all elect who would then nominate more people for different jobs.
Sure, elect a mayor. Let's see how long it lasts until people realize they're slowly being hunted down. I'm gonna build the army we really need. So, who here's with me?
How are we going to decide which two to send back?
I don't think we should.
I agree. I know we're supposed to send two back to see if our parents' uprising succeeded and we can go back, but it's a suicide mission.
We already know our parents' uprising didn't succeed. We know they were implanted with the chips already.
They're already being turned into mindless drones. That's why they all told us to leave before they got all their memory wiped and lost their self-control. Our parents knew this. That's why they only want us to risk two to send back. To see what's happened. Or to give us their next order. If they manage to survive. Which is highly unlikely. At least that they've survived as themselves. Yeah, we have to admit, the two will probably be captured. Sure, our parents maybe thought that they would win against the already taken, but their hopeless uprising. It's a miracle that we escaped last night and are safe. We have to accept that our parents are gone. So is our town. Some miracles are simply impossible.
Exactly. We need to face the reality that we can't go back. But I don't think we should prepare to fight an enemy we don't even understand either.
We don't know who is still down there and who we can save. If nothing else, we should try and save our town. For our parents' sake or for revenge, we should take back our town.
No, if that made any sense, our parents would have had us stay back and fight with them in their uprising. I think we need to forge on and find a new place to live where we can be happy and free. And I don't think we should send the two back either. It would be a sacrifice, captured.
And killed. Or even worse, implanted with the chip.
And I don't think we need a leader either. No one person has the right to tell the rest of us what to do. So, Asher, have your election, and Knox, start your army. I'm going to gather people who want to forage on and head out while we still can.
Then how do we organize supplies and ration?
I think we need to share everything evenly before we head out.
But who's going to enforce that? And make sure no one steals?
Listen, we all know that we're in a fight for survival here. So we all have to rely on each other. I think everyone will cooperate.
Fine. Then we agree to disagree. I'll call for an election for a speaker. However, we need to stick to our parents' original plan. We need to send two people back into town to scout what happened. We'll remain here until we hear news. Knox, you can make your case on going to war. Celeste, you can make your case on leaving and going elsewhere. However, we stay here until we have confirmation on what's going on.
Okay, let's go have our vote.
Hey guys, Carter wanted me to recruit a few helpers to help build the kitchen. Can I recruit you three?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
But are the seniors going to be close by?
They
just here. Yeah, close by. So, Celeste's group will be in here. Knox, Carter, Mia, and Jones will be in here. And then Carter, Mary, Lee, and I will be in here. I picked this room especially for you. It's right next to me and Carter, so if you need anything, you should be set. Down the hall, Eli and Stella are setting up the first aid room, so you should be set.
Why does anyone else understand that forging ahead and finding a new home is our only option?
Carter and Knox just don't understand. They're divided, yes, but their problem is still the same. They can't let go of their old lives, even though it's so clear that our past in that town is dead.
How do we convince everyone that trying to go back to town or waiting here indefinitely is purposeless?
On the night of our hike, Cassiopeia and Saturn were in full blaze, which is a sign of new destinies emerging.
What does it mean? There was more magic flowing through the world last night?
Before we left on our hike, I went to my sacred book. I left an offering of black roses for Cassiopeia, queen of the night. And I left an offering of a clock for Saturn, the god of time, fate, new beginnings, and liberation. They told me to wait in the night for a vision.
What happened?
While we were on our hike, I was fever dreaming and delirious and stumbling over roots and rocks when suddenly I looked up into the night sky and saw the most beautiful vision I've ever seen.
The next place!
Exactly. I realized that Cassiopeia had answered me. And though this will be a long, dark time for our souls, the promise of Saturn's new beginnings will lead us to a place where we can be happy and free.
What did it look like?
I only saw it through pure emotion, not visually, so to speak. I'll know it when I see it, though. It's a place where the government can't find us, and there are plenty of resources. It's a place where we can live happy and free.
Why can't we just gather everyone that wants to follow you and leave tomorrow?
Because while I know I can get us there, I don't know how long the journey will take. And without control of supplies or equipment, I don't think we can survive the journey.
So we have to wait here? At least until the two arrive?
I'm worried that only one of the two will return, and the news won't be good. But hopefully then we can convince Carter and her followers to join us on the trek and get the supplies we need to survive.
What about Knox? What if more people side with him? Because they can't imagine the town being gone or their parents being gone. And instead bind us some foolish, hopeless war against an all-powerful enemy.
I don't think Knox will gain many followers, especially once the two return with news that the uprisings failed. I do worry, though, something a spirit whispered to me during meditation, is that the two will be captured and one of the two will return pretending to be themselves, but really
working for the government.
Oh my gosh, I never thought of that. What can you do to stop this?
We can continue to commune with the spirits beyond and ask for their help and safety. Now, everyone, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Remember and concentrate on the fact that the earth is made of stardust, and we are made of stardust, and that stardust is flowing through the very earth we stand on.
I want to keep this as democratic as possible. For routine things, most of the council can vote, but for bigger issues, I think we should decide as a group.
We need to explain to everyone what happened and why we had to leave. A lot of the young kids are still pretty in the dark about what happened.
Let's do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, Eagle Rock, listen up.
So,
Do you know how just a few days ago, the thing called the government forcefully implanted chips into all the adults we know, including our parents?
Well, our parents knew this, or really sensed it. That's why they wanted us to get out while we were still safe. Then they gave us directions to wait a day, send 2 back to see what had happened over our town.
They're gone. We're on our own now.
You don't know that.
Oh yeah? What about the mayor? Have you seen the town? What about the cops? Exactly.
We knew something was clearly up and the parents weren't acting like themselves. We think it was something to do with implants.
Implants?
Yes, but we think we're all okay. No one is showing signs.
Before Eli's dad was taken, he took x-rays of the parents and they looked weird.
My dad said that filings show up on x-rays as these black spots. And he saw clear plastic squares, small plastic squares. And they were in all our parents. And he didn't put them there.
That explains why the mayor called out the stupid thing about a gingivitis outbreak.
Since when did the city care about our gums? Seriously.
That must have been phase 1.
Professor Anderson refused to report for it. Some guards drug him out of his house in the middle of the night. We haven't seen him for weeks. He had perfect teeth.
But why? For what purpose?
The first group of parents lost all their personality. They seemed robotic, like slaves. But the next group didn't seem any different. My mom just seemed like my mom. Except it was just small things at first, like she wouldn't tie her shoes and she used her fork with her left hand.
Well, maybe they could turn them on and off automatically. Carter, what did your parents say again?
My dad said that he just didn't feel like himself. Like somebody was in his head, sort of like a video game.
Yeah, no. My dad, he would never stop eating, but he said he was never hungry. It was really weird. He was definitely not himself.
Obviously, something was up. That's why they got us out of town.
Our parents knew they could sneak us out, but they launched their rebellion so it would be a distraction, but they never expected to succeed, and I don't think they did.
I miss our parents so much, but I think we should stay.
I mean, we could send back the 2 if you want, but it's a suicide mission. What's done is done, and we should prepare for war.
You don't know that. You don't know if our parents won.
You don't know if they did either.
That's the point. We don't know anything.
We know we're here and alive, and we know we need to fight just to survive, or become like our parents.
We don't need to be debating this. Let's just try and keep camp safe until the 2 return.
That's why I think we need to stick together and not fight.
Whoever goes back is probably going to get killed. Who's going to go?
We don't need to decide right now. We just need to focus on keeping camp safe.
And ready. By now, the government knows we're gone, and it won't be long until they start hunting us.
And if they have the technology for microchips, I'm pretty sure that they have the technology to track down 40 teens hiding 15 miles into a state park. A government state park?
That's why we need to be ready.
It's insane to think we could possibly beat them.
That's why I think we should get out of here. We're just sitting ducks for the government right now.
No! We need to stay here and wait for the 2 to come back.
But we have to leave before the government tracks us, or we'll never make it out.
We need to go, and I think I can get us somewhere safe. The next place.
How do we know there is another safe place? For all we know, every town has been taken over like ours.
We need to stay here, just in case, like Knox said.
Everyone, this isn't getting us anywhere.
Guys! Guys!
What do you think now? And it's only day 2.
If I may say something, I'm concerned about Knox. I think he'll stop at nothing to get the power he needs to turn us into some sort of army.
An army of what? A bunch of small town teens running around with sticks and branches?
Right? I mean, I'm not sure what he'll do if we actually gets its way, but I think it's dangerous to let him be scheming up behind our back.
Yeah, but we can't imprison them on just suspicion. Then we'd really be tyrants. Listen, I'm worried about them too, but all we can do for now is keep an eye on them.
And also, we should keep camp running as smooth as possible. We don't want anyone else falling prey to Knox's war fever.
Yeah.
How's inventory going, Quartermaster?
Not so good. I think some people dropped their load during the hike.
Hey, Carter, really quick, we are missing 2 shovels, a hoe, a bunch of spades, a tarp, the flare gun, 2 big bags of rice, and a set of kitchen knives, which is a lot of stuff. I mean, we are missing a lot of stuff.
Hey, we should find out who dropped their loads. That's okay. It was a long hike and some of the younger ones must have just reached their limit.
There should be consequences for crimes, otherwise there will be more.
We're going to let this slide. Giving out from exhaustion isn't a crime. It was a long hike and everyone was tired. Oscar, can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure.
How many meals do we have enough food for? Enough for everyone to eat?
Enough for 2 meals a day for a week. Maybe a little bit more if we ration things.
Well then, ration things.
Got it.
Good day, beautiful, lost children of the fallen town. Please join us in our prayer, chant, meditation, and drum circle. They say it is always darkest just before the dawn, and we are surely in our darkest hour now, with our parents and town lost forever. But I have spoken with the stars and spirits of the hidden world, and they have assured me that the dawn will soon come, in the form of a glorious new home, where we can live happy and free and liberated, and live a life we have only imagined.
We'll create something new and beautiful and profound, those who wish to follow us to this promised next place. Though this night is dark and long, the dawn that awaits will heal our wounds and be something beautiful and profound. We will live in a place where everyone has an equal say.
So please join us. Don't be timid. Give it a try. We will call out to the guardians of the hidden world and ask for their guidance and safety on this journey to our new home, to the next place.
The next place.
Well, tonight's the night.
I know.
To pick the 2 who will go back?
Exactly. What if nobody wants to go?
Then maybe I will.
No! I think we need you here. We can't let Knox just take over and never look back.
Then maybe I should go.
No! We'll just fall to Knox anyway without you. And Lee and Griffin, don't try and play the heroes and volunteer. Without all of you, this experiment in democracy crashes and Knox's military rule prevails.
So what are we supposed to do? Just pick straws, draw them, see who wants to go?
Can I talk?
Of course, Mimsy.
Yeah, of course. Let's just go do it. Put it up for a volunteer opportunity. And if that fails, then put it to chance. But I know so many people. Well, I don't know any for sure. But I know that if people are like I hope they are, no one would want to send someone by chance. If they have the courage to go. Like, I'll go. I can volunteer first.
Those are really nice words, Mimsy, but we need somebody a little older because of the walk back.
Well, that is true, but I would like to say, I think she's more right than she knows. If we leave it to chance, we're all guilty of a human sacrifice, but if we let 2 volunteer, we'll be creating a hero rather than just condemning a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Then let's go call the full camp assembly. We'll see if there are heroes among us. If I've seen anything these past few months, it's that there are always heroes, even if they just need to be given the chance to realize it.
That we don't know about?
What's going on, guys?
We may have a problem. Sadie told me that she overheard something about food and supplies missing.
I was hoping to handle that quietly.
before anybody else found out. What are you going to do about it?
What's going on over here?
We know
About the supplies coming up short.
you lied to us. Why
Yeah.
didn't you tell us sooner?
Yeah, what happened to honesty?
Well, we didn't want to upset everybody until we knew for sure what was happening.
So you thought you knew for the best of us.
No, we just didn't want to worry you guys.
Look, I know you had good intentions, alright, but we need to trust you. Okay, we have to trust each other.
Carter didn't know. We didn't even find out until now.
I've been going through a lot.
That's the job. All of it. Security, housing, supplies.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you?
We were watching it all today.
And at night?
We thought people could be trusted.
I'm curious. Who's been in control of the supply?
The council?
Exactly.
That's BS.
What are you trying to say?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say.
There has to be a better answer.
How much was taken? Because if we lost that much, maybe we should consider Celeste's plan of going on to the next place.
It's kind of hard to say.
Hard to say. I'm confused. Didn't I see you and Merritt talking about food and supplies the other day?
Yes. But
Didn't I say we needed to find better security? Didn't I say we need to find out what happened? She dropped the ball, people. She failed you. She failed us. Now we're worse off than we were before.
I say we hold a revote. Now.
Well, what about the two?
Give it a rest, Moonbeam. You've been trying to get up here since day one. Maybe it was you who was stealing supplies.
You don't believe that.
What I do believe is that we need a leader who can protect us.
All in favor of Knox as speaker.
everybody wait! You've got to listen!
Knox! 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 Knox!
Asher and Bailey agreed to scope out the town in search of more answers. They arrived the next day.
We did that hike so quickly.
Yeah, I just kind of zoned out the entire time. Listen, I know we never discussed who's gonna go in and who's taking watch, but it definitely needs to be me who goes in, so.
Thanks, but no. I've been preparing for this the whole time. I'm going in.
Why? It's obviously safer for both of us if it's me. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm faster.
That's why if I get captured, you have enough strength to go back. That hike killed me. And if I went in, I'd be able to sneak around. And whereas you could warn all the others if...
I'm the one who's more prepared to face what's in there.
And how has that been going for you so far? I mean, I've known you since kindergarten. There is something different going on. You're not Asher. And I definitely know that we're not the only ones listening to this conversation. So how can I help you?
How could you help us?
You just proved my point. There's always something that's going on with AI. You wanted implants, computers, Siri. Anything you can get. You want no boundaries. I get it. Like, you want it, that's why you want to take the adults instead of the kids so that you can watch the tadpole and not the frog and just watch it grow. Like in 10th grade when we sang that song together. You know?
What song?
I wanna know what love is, and I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is, and I know you can show me.
I wanna know what love is, and I want you to show me. I wanna know what love is, and I you to show me.
Yeah.
Bailey.
Smart girl. But we needed a bit more than old Berlin top 40 songs. We must observe emotion, creativity, irrationality. The illogical traits that make you human. From teen to adult, fulfilled to crushed, triumph and tragedy.
Yes, but in the end, you want to know what love is, and you want us to show you.
You wanna know what love is. You want us.
Asher, you are acting off protocol.
That's because you forgot about one human ingredient, the soul.
Explain.
I have a compromise, but the group won't like this, but you know, I have a compromise for you.
Proceed.
Leave the chips in our parents, but only observe. Don't take over the mind, or you'll never learn how to be truly human. You can watch us grow up, but don't override them. Just sit and watch it happen.
That is logical. Observe in their own habitat, but don't inhibit.
Your original host seems to be pushing back. We hypothesized this might happen, although skeptical.
But you shouldn't have. You should have known that this could have happened.
Your proposal has been accepted and updated. Your parents will regain normal functions under our observation with no interference. Affirmative. We want to know what love is. We want you to show us.
After the return of Asher and Bailey, the council made the decision to exile Carter from the community.